Hello and welcome. I'm DX Phoenix, and I hope everyone's ready for something that's a little bit new and something I'm trying out because we are going to be looking at Baldur's Gate 3. I've played this a little bit on stream, and what we're going to do is just have a look at what I think really makes Baldur's Gate 3 good, and also things that I think they could improve on as well. This is just my review of the game, so without further ado, let's actually get into this and look at what we're looking at with this game. Right then, so the next part now that I want to look at is the character creation. Something that, when it comes to tabletop RPG games, something that really sets itself apart. And as you can see at the top, we have got origin, race, appearance, class, skills, and abilities. Not to mention, you've got a whole list of things. You can select male, female, you can choose pre-generated characters as well, backgrounds, and everything, name. But what we're going to look into at the moment is going to be just pure custom character. So we're going to go straight to race, I think. And just from here, as you can see, these are the races we have access to as well from the start. Elf, Tiefling, Drow, Human, Githyanki, Dwarf, Half-Elf, and Halfling. You have the race features, you have the sub-traits and sub-races. Again, you've got male and female of them as well. And when it comes to the elves, you're only given two of the sub races, and we're going to get into that in a moment. As you can see, we have high elf, as well as in just a moment you'll see the wood elf. Here we are. These two also have the virtually item have two very unique playstyles. High elves are generally the magic caster, with them getting the cantrip right off the bat as well as the intelligence modifier, making them more adapted for wizards. Wood elves have the wisdom modifier. They have the extra 5 feet of movement with that fleet of foot, so they're at 35 feet as opposed to 30 for most of the other races. Mask of the Wild helps them camouflage into other things, and not just that, both subclasses have proficiency in some of the martial weapons like the longsword, which really does make him quite adept. Also, with them having the perception racial feature as a proficiency, really does make him great. I'm thinking we're going to build a character. We're going to go with Wood Elf. Looking at High Elf, the cantrip's nice, but that extra 5 feet of movement and that modifier, that +1 wisdom modifier from the Wood Elf is really going to help considering the class we're going to pick. Which we've got appearance, we're going to skip over that because you can make the character look how you want. And here we are with the classes. Classes are Cleric, Fighter, Ranger, Rogue, Warlock, and Wizard. These are the only 6 we have access to at this moment in time. It is early access. Upon full release, we are supposed to be getting all 12 classes. The other ones being Barbarian, Bard, Druid, Paladin, Sorcerer, and what else am I missing? Monk. And probably another one which I've missed and people are going to shout at me as well. But as you can see, the Cleric has 3 domains: Life, Light, and Trickery. We're going to go with Life. Life has an amazing trait. We've got the selection of deities here, all from the Forgotten Realms lore. I'm probably going to go with the same one that Shadowheart is. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but we also get to select our cantrips. I'm going to switch out resistance for light because there's some areas which are quite dark, and with a couple of characters that can't see in the dark, unlike elves who do have that, are supposed to have that dark vision. It will be beneficial. And we're going to switch out the medicine proficiency for persuasion, but when it comes to life domain clerics, they have a really unique feature. Every time they cast a healing spell, they get, in addition to the spell's the spell heal die and your spellcasting ability modifier, which for us will be wisdom, so that's a +3. So say we take cure wounds, which is 1d8 +3, you'll also get an additional +1 from the level you're casting, so it will be another +1 and +2, so an additional 3 onto the heal, just for you being a life domain cleric. That is amazing. And as you can see here, this is the attributes. It's a point buy system, so you can change it up a little bit if you wanted, but that looks great for what we're going to be going with, especially with the wisdom at 16 being the highest, constitution at 13. That's good. It's going to be another +1 to our health, in addition to our hit die. And not just that, we also have now come to the creation part, where we're going to end this part here and talk to you guys in just a moment. Right, so now we've got the combat of the game. This I feel, especially when it comes to magic casters, when it comes to just the cantrips which are the saving throw ones, something that when a creature has a high AC and you want to get around it, you got the saving throws. Well, I don't have to worry about your AC now. This is the problem. With Baldur's Gate, you have a success or fail ratio, and if it fails, you do no damage. The thing about 5th edition D&D, if you failed, they took half damage. And that's what I miss when it comes to this game. You're being penalised for not having a high enough DC. And I understand it's a game and they're trying to balance the mechanics and everything, but Larian Studios, can you put that back in? Can you please try and work that in? Because that's really now weakened the cantrips a lot and not really wanting us to use them, as opposed to the spells. And spells are a limited resource at the end of the day. First level, like Mia, the cleric I made, has only got 2 spell slots. I can't just blow those, unfortunately. And especially with her being a life cleric, I'm going to want to heal. But as you can see, the combat's really good. You've got your certain feet of movement. If you needed to, you know you're not going to get over there, you know you can't get into range to attack as well, you could double dash, or you could dash and double your movement speed, making it from 30 to 60, or Mia would be 70 with her being a wood elf. But these are just some of the features. As you can see, Sacred Flame. There we go. That hits. The imp failed the DC saving throw, but some of the combat aspects are really good. Some of them don't quite meet what I expected, like the cantrip saving throw spells, attack spells, but there we go. Other than that, combat is one of those things. If you can work around the party matrix, get an idea of what you want out of each party member, because some of the subclasses they go into are entirely up to you. Unlike Shadowheart, who's already had hers picked, she is a trickery domain cleric, but Lazel, the Githyanki, Gale, you can pick their subclasses, so really think about what you want from these. So you could have a Eldritch Knight, you could have Lazel as an Eldritch Knight, or even a Battle Master. The choice is yours. The game isn't going to stop you from doing that, at least not in the experience I had pre-patch 3. This is patch 3 content we're looking at. Well, content, I say patch 3 run through now. It's forced me to start again. Unfortunately, I do not have my Varus and Velesh playthroughs to show you some of the level 3 or higher abilities, but this is it. I'm going to hit them from range and combat's over now.
You prove surprisingly adequate.
What I'd like to say right now is thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If this is something that you might like, or something that you've wondered about but not quite sure, here was just a little bit of from the beginning of the game, so it's not major spoilers of the game for you. Very minor, if any. Um, check it out. It's on Steam. And also, thank you for watching. Hit like, share, subscribe, comment down below other reviews you want to see me do, and also if there's anything you think I could do to improve my reviews, because this is my first one and I'm just wanting to put out a little bit more content for people and just show a bit more diversity in my channel, because I'm not just all about Ark and Minecraft. I'm going to be bringing more games, and I want to start bringing some reviews to my channel. So hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please let me know. And saying that, take care. And also, Celesta Crown of the Magister review will be coming soon. So look forward for that, and take care. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.